Hello everyone, so I'm here to give you a little explanation on the video you're about to watch. So the videos were actually filmed last year in November, and it was my first time picking up a camera and filming myself, so I was feeling a little bit shy and self-conscious about filming myself in public. And even now, 1 year later, I'm just starting to feel a tiny little bit more comfortable, so you guys have to bear with me. So yeah, as I said, the videos were filmed last November, but the voiceover is actually being recorded now. So I'm trying to add as many information as possible so the video is actually entertaining to watch. Yeah, that's about everything I wanted to say, so I'm going to leave you on that so you can discover the Suncheon I traveled to last year at the end of fall. For you guys to visualize a bit more, here is a map of South Korea. So on the bottom east, you can see Busan, where I live right now, and Suncheon is situated a little bit more on the eastern side. During my first day in Suncheon, I went to Suncheon Drama Filming Site, which was created in 2006 and is now a popular attraction for tourists. It is an outdoor filming site recreating Korea from the 1950s to the 70s. The village is actually split into 3 different eras: 1950 Suncheon, 1960 Seoul, well, a district in Seoul called Bongcheon. It's situated south of the King River. And lastly, 1970 Seoul suburb. More than 80 movies and drama were filmed in this location, including Gangnam Blues and Pachinko. And if you're curious about what else was filmed in this place, here's a picture of the name of the main movies and drama that were filmed here. It takes a little while to go around the whole filming site as there is a lot of buildings you can explore, but it is actually really interesting because you really feel like diving back in time.
That gate is called the Myungmun, and the name originated from a river in China. So according to the legend, the current of the river is so strong that fishes cannot go up, and if they succeed in going up, they transform into dragons. And so passing these doors as a human being means that it will help with any difficult things in life, for example exams. This is the following of the visit. Here, going to go up a little bit. Okay, let's see.
For those interested, it is also possible to dress up in an army or school uniform, and there is also various photo zones throughout the filming site.
Oh, I think we're going to have a nice view here. Yeah, pretty good. So what you see like down here is what we've just visited. Disappointment. I thought it was going to be a real one. I'm at the Kyohei, the church. Looks so real. Apparently, if I ring this bell 3 times, my wish will come true. And it also say that the bell of love, something like that. So maybe it's a dream for love. Let's try it. It's really loud. So if you wonder why it looks so tiny, it's because it is tiny. So it's the house of promise and the house of wishes. were indicated earlier. Let's see what the House of Promise is all about. It's a photo zone for couples. Yeah. And there's little messages here, and here on the ceiling. Let's go to the other house. Tolmong, House of Wishes. Oh, it's pretty. With the moon and everything. There's a lot of messages here too. And fairy lights, because why not? Some messages fell down. Guess they were not granted. Look at that, I love that. I think we've done everything for the visit of the Suncheon film drama set. So I'm going to go back down now and go back near my hotel so I can eat a little. Yeah, it was a nice visit, it was really pretty. Here I am in Suncheon Nagan Fortress on the second day of my Suncheon trip. It is a representative walled town of the Joseon dynasty with a 600 years old history. The village was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1983, and it has preserved a lot of elements from traditional town villages, like the fortress, private houses, or government buildings. Nagan Fortress is situated outside of the city of Suncheon and was built on a level field surrounded by mountains. The village is still lived in today by a few hundred people. It means that the houses and buildings in the village have been standing for hundreds of years, except for those who were burned down during the war and rebuilt after, of course. Most of the houses are made of clay with thatched roofs, which means the city was mainly inhabited by common people and not aristocrats. Only the government building roofs were made out of tiles. Let's now dive a little bit more into the history of Nagan Fortress. The fortress wall was built in 1397 as an earthen fortification and was then rebuilt in 1424 as a stone fortress to be more prepared against Japanese pirates. A couple hundred years later, in 1626, General Im Kyung-op was also the governor of the town at that time, repaired the stone fortress who was damaged during the Japanese invasion of Korea from 1592 to 1598. Inside the fortress, you can find a monument built by the citizens dedicated to General Im Kyung-op for his significant contribution to the city as a governor and during the war with China. Kind of cute. They made little faces. Little faces, and here too. Can you see? I find it cute. I don't know who made that. It's a good idea. I love those ones. They look good. Yes, I'm walking on the wall right now. I think I'm going to go down, maybe. Maybe not. There's a scenic point. Let's see. Let's go see the scenic point. Okay, I've reached the scenic point with some crazy stairs like they love to make in Asia. And you have the view of the whole village with the mountains and everything. Look at that. You can see everything from here. Doesn't it look amazing? And I'm going to the west gate. It's a representative pavilion in the Hunan region during the Joseon period. So it was burned down during the Korean War, but then they rebuilt it, restored it to this current state in 1986. Look, on the ceiling, all the work, all the colors. So there's a drum here. Okay. I would love to hear the noise it makes.
I feel like I cheated a little bit in my first video, showing only the moments where I succeed. So for the fairness of it all, here are all of the time I failed. Enjoy.
I think I'm doing pretty good.
In my third day in Suncheon, I decided to visit Suncheon Wetlands, which are a natural reserve stretching along a 3-kilometer river with mudflats, reed beds, and a diverse ecosystem. I also learned that the entire Suncheon city area has been designated as a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve at the 30th UNESCO Council in 2018. The total area of the wetland is more than 93,000 hectares, consisting of a core area, which includes Suncheon Bay, Dongcheon Wetland, and Chogesan Provincial Park. There also is a buffer zone, including forests, lowlands, agricultural lands, and streams. And finally, a transition area consisting of urban areas. Suncheon Wetlands accommodates large fields of reeds which are rapidly growing. It is believed that the reed community started being distributed in the 70s, and since then their expansion did not stop. Actually, the expansion rate started growing since 2000, and the reason might be the change of the irrigation system because of farmlands. The reed community in Suncheon is the biggest and most well-preserved community in Korea. Reeds are great for a lot of reasons. First of all, it has a flood control function and is really good at purifying water and also helps with shoreline erosion. Moreover, reed fields are also a place where fish leave their eggs for fertilization and a migratory ground for birds.
I've walked a little in the field and now I'm going through a little park to go to Yongsan Observatory. I think I'm going to have a really good view from here. So yeah. I think I'm going to the right place, but it's closed. Oh no! Why? See? There's a barrier. Maybe it's only open during summer, something like that, like the summer season, which is too bad for me, but it's fine. Just a tiny bit disappointed. I don't know if it's because I'm really weak or something like that, but holding the camera to my face is like a whole arm workout right now. I will see you in the next city.
Hi, this is me again. So the video you just watched is the first one of a series of videos that will come out in the next couple of months. They are all videos that I filmed a long time ago, but I'm only editing them now. And yeah, that's it. This is really the end now, so bye bye.